Welcome back again today, friends, to Large Family Meals of the Week, where I'm going to show you what I am feeding my large family of 11 all day, every day. Plus, we'll probably get some extra. There goes a toddler. Some extra. Oh, here comes a toddler. Yes, hi. You ready to go outside and walk? Plus, as we always know, there will be some extra unplanned for adventures. I know we have large family VIP tickets to the monster truck show this weekend. The VIP tickets were only like $10 more, and we get them like into the pits to sit on the wheels. Anyway, I know that adventure's coming up, so let's get cooking and see what we eat and see what happens. Yay. So I'm just cleaning up here before we get outside and do some walking this morning. This is some oatmeal that I made in bulk. It was actually this whole big storage container full of oatmeal. I never worry about those in the windows though, because we roll through things so quickly. So I have some regular oatmeal that was sweetened with the organic cane sugar there that I get from Azure Standard. And then this oatmeal is sweetened with monk fruit, for those who prefer to be sugar-free, like Mama attempts to be. And then for reheating the oatmeal, we just put a little milk in there. I also have several family members who really like to eat applesauce on their oatmeal. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and we need to get dinner going in the slow cooker because we've got a lot going on this evening too. Alrighty, now let's see. I put some things in the freeze dryer yesterday. Still going, looks like it's almost done. That's some soup and then a little bit of roast. And yeah, I pre-froze it, going in the freeze dryer. So anyway, here's my homeschool mom lunch today. We just walked about an hour or so outside. Been a busy morning. Bunch of broccoli, still left over from, I don't know, Christmas, New Year's, from wherever. And I just was easy on myself and got the pre-chopped broccoli in the bags at Walmart, because that's the kind of mom I am when life is full of things. And this tuna is on a low-carb mission wrap, and I'm just shaking the tuna juice off of it. I had a very talented kiddo do some tuna salad for lunch today, and so that's my mama lunch. Well, happy dinner time. I hope that you think this is funny with me. I had the noodles prepped and done. I'm waiting on the broccoli. The chicken Alfredo's done, except I do want to add a little xanthan gum to that just to thicken up the sauce a bit. Anyway, look at what I did here. Look at this. While I was out of the kitchen for a little bit, I had set the perfectly whole brick of butter on top of my thing of noodles. Just thinking later, oh, I'll throw some butter in the broccoli, right? Oops. And so this is all liquid butter. I'll still use it. The broccoli is finishing up now. But anyway, just laughing at myself. So I got some Dreamfields noodles and then also some ziti, because that's what I had on hand. So, and then I'm also going to do some cauli rice. Okay, so in my big roaster oven today, I did this chicken Alfredo. Microwave's gonna beep at me now. That's telling me the cauli rice is done. So this was 10 pounds of chicken. It was just a bag from Walmart that had been in my freezer. Actually, it looked a little freezer burn, and that's okay because I'm not gonna tell if you don't. So I put in 2 bricks of cream cheese and 2 bricks of butter, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. It's just cooked all day, you know, made its own broth, all of that. So I did add about a tablespoon of xanthan gum here towards the end. Now, there's a lot of ways we've done this over the years. And some of those ways are, I go ahead and like 30 minutes before we eat, I will put just a bag of frozen broccoli in there, and then by the time it's time to eat, the broccoli is all cooked. I mix it all together. And then in addition to that, I've had times where I will steam brown rice and mix the brown rice in. So we have the chicken broccoli Alfredo and the brown rice. It's all a one-pot meal by the end, and that's dinner. I've done it the same, but I switch out the steam brown rice for noodles, a variety of noodles. So like tonight we have the Dreamfields, or we have the ziti, or we're doing cauli rice. That's the other way that I do it. So that brings me to the other ways that I will do this. We're getting drinks for dinner also, is that I will have the components separate, and that way everyone can make their own plate. So that is how my chicken broccoli Alfredo has evolved over the years. Here I am, I don't know, 15 years into making this recipe for my family of, what were we 15 years ago? I'm just gonna pick a number. Family of 6. That's probably about right. Let's see, hold on, I gotta think. Gabriel is 13, he's going to be 14. Naomi's 16. Amelia's about to be 10, Liam's 12. Okay, I'll say 15 years to do everything by the age of my children. It has developed to now I do my chicken. It has developed to where tonight I'm like, okay, I got my chicken Alfredo in this pot. The broccoli is gonna be there buttered. I've got ziti, I've got Dreamfields, I've got cauli rice. The only thing I'm really missing is the steamed brown rice. Mama ain't going that far tonight. And I also have a bunch of vegetables that I'm gonna throw out with some dip too. And my little spoon rest from Cracker Barrel. Yes, $3.99 Rooster spoon rest. It's gonna learn what life is all about tonight. So I'm gonna push this back just a little bit. So here's the dinner spread, haha. This broccoli that we're still eating down. This little veggie pack that was from Liam's birthday a couple days ago. Almost done. We have this broccoli. That's some broccoli from Azure Standard. It has butter, salt, pepper on it. Then we have our ziti noodles, Dreamfields, cauli rice, and then down here, our Alfredo. Well, friends, I have not been filming today, and the day has just been running on ahead of us. Would you be surprised? Breakfast, leftovers, leftover oatmeal. For lunch this afternoon, I had the chicken Alfredo that we had last night. My kids had various DIY lunch options. Now I'm just having a snack about 2 hours or so before dinner. So I actually had 4 of these. These are the light rye Wassa crackers. It's 2 light Laughing Cow cheeses that I split between the 4 crackers, a little piece of lean turkey, and some everything bagel seasoning. Then I'm going to have 2 of these lemon tart 000 yogurts, which I love, with like a tablespoon of this sprouted granola. This is my late afternoon mama snack. Yay. Good morning, friends. It is coffee o'clock. So much is on my list today. So very much. Okay, coffee, let's go get ready and do amazing things. I know you're gonna talk nice to me. I know you're gonna hold my hand. So, ready, set, go, let's do this new day. It's Friday, by the way. I'll go over my list with you shortly. Alrighty, so I'm packing my lunch, or I'm packing my breakfast and snacks. We will not be home until bedtime. So, I love these 000 lemon flavor yogurts. They're so good. I'm packing these low carb mission wraps. Now, I'm not doing low carb exclusively. I try to not talk about. Yeah, I'm already in a tangled mess, aren't I? I do Trim Healthy Mama to the best of my ability. So if you're interested, Google that. I like it. Makes me feel good. This is my little breakfast box plus these 2 things of collagen. You can just like put them in a bottle of water or whatever. And it is good. It's good. And then 2 emergency milk chocolate, peanut butter, Lily's peanut butter cups are for later. So for breakfast, having the 4 Wassa crackers, the 2 light Laughing Cow cheese, a mandarin, and those 2 yogurts. And if you're a THM lady, that's considered an E-meal. And then the collagen is just for whenever. And the little Lily's peanut butter cups are for, would be more of an S meal setting, and that's if I need them later today. The mission wraps are just for me to have on hand. If I would be at like, I don't know, where will I be? Where will we be today? Really, today, I tell you it's deep and wide. If I was gonna get a sandwich out, and I've done this before like at Sheetz, I could get like a chicken with marinara sauce type sub without the bread, and then I can dump it in my own wrap, and that way it's still on my little plan, but I just have to have the wraps with me. So breakfast is packed, a few little snacky helps are packed. We will be eating lunch out though. I'm gonna take dinner tonight to one of my very longtime best friends. We have a kid-free evening. We're gonna powwow. It's gonna be fantastic. That's where our day is gonna end. So I'm out today in the big van. Get all my gears in place here. Anyway, so today the rundown is I'm trying a new person for my hair, and so I'm interested. I've been driving about an hour and a half each way to get my hair done, the things that girls will do, but sometimes it's hard to find the right person. Excuse me, I feel like I need heat this morning, maybe not that much. So this person is 15 minutes away. Who knew? Well, they're new to the area with this service, so I'm going to them. And then what else? Well, that's gonna take like 4 to 5 hours, I imagine. Really need to get my nails done. I like to go have my nails done. It ends up being like every 8 weeks or so. But even that's a couple hours. So I don't know if the nail situation's gonna happen. Then at 3:30, I need to get all my blood work done. Nothing is wrong. I went to a phenomenal, very holistic doctor this summer, and based on my blood work, she put me on just a lot of vitamins and supplements, which I'm all about that. We think we figured out the kidney stone issue is that my potassium was low. Who knew? But I've been on potassium and I haven't had any more issues, so maybe that was that. That's not medical advice, that's me sharing my personal journey. As far as kidney stones, when I had all my mess going on, I would just suggest to see if you have a natural practitioner in your area. This person is an MD. She will prescribe traditional medication if it's needed, but she does try to go the natural route, holistic as possible. Okay, so I had to go beyond the urologist jokers I was dealing with because mama did not like that and where that was going. Okay, sorry, I get extra vloggy in the morning. So she needs fresh blood work just to make sure everything is where we want it to be. Yay. Then I have a business phone call at 4:30 that might last 4:30 to 5:30. And then around that time, I'm going to pick up some kind of fun dinner for one of my very best friends, and we'll end up over at her house. We will powwow with her. We will have whatever fantastic dinner. There's an Indian restaurant that her and I like to sneak away to a couple times a year. It's in our city, but we always really like eating there together. So I might end up getting us dinner there, and then we'll be with her for a couple hours, and then I'll be home and it's dinner time, and tomorrow's the Monster Truck Show. Fun weekend plan too. The weather report is it's going to be about 45 today. It was like 60 yesterday and the day before. There's Travis's big fence. Okay, we did it. Got my hair done, Going in now for the happy blood work because we want happy blood work updates. And then on to the next thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get these nails done, but we'll see. Happy new day, no makeup mama here this Saturday morning. My good friend and I, we had a great time. We went to this Mexican restaurant. It was also at an ice skating rink. We did not ice skate, but I got to meet one of my YouTube viewers there. That is always fun. Stayed there talking and having a good old time till late. Went back to her house and talked even later. So I didn't get home till midnight, but that was wonderful. I have not seen her in a month or so, which is way too long. Anyway, and then, you know, some friends, and her and I also, you might have times where like several months goes by. But anyway, it was designated. It was our catch-up time, and it was good. We both had a good time. Both needed it. So today is Monster Truck Show day. Oh, yes, it is. And so, and it's like, well, it's 9:45 now, but it's just always, I call it a moon launch to get the family ready and fed and out the door, you know, for church Sunday morning or for anything in the morning. I have some bags packed here. We got a fresh diaper bag. I've got a fresh like breakfast and snack bag for me because I haven't eaten. It's an hour and a half drive to where we're going for the Monster Truck Day. Such a big deal. Tobin has been saying yeehaw all morning. He doesn't fully grasp where we're going, other than been putting on a lot of monster truck footage on YouTube to like show him this is what we're going to. And he got some monster trucks and such for Christmas. So I do plan today, we're probably gonna end up eating whatever lunch the monster truck show place extravaganza has. So, you know, take out a mortgage for that, haha. We're conveniently gonna be caught there at lunchtime, and I don't have it in me this morning, like, you know, make 30 sandwiches and pack all, yeah, I'm not doing that this morning. And then we're going to, it's part of the Fun Family Day package. So we'll be eating out somewhere, probably like fair food for lunch, and then for dinner, this town, it's in Lexington, Virginia, they have a buffet near, it's at the Lexington Horse Center. So if you're near Lexington, like lots of horse show and fun things there. And apparently monster truck events. We will be eating out dinner there too. That's my plan for the day. My breakfast is packed at least, so here we go. And here's my stack of stuff, my bag, my fresh diaper bag, all bags brought to you by Walmart, my scarf, my purse packed, ready to go. So this is cute. I stood in line for chicken tacos. Apparently they're the street tacos. So this is $30 in tacos, folks. So this is gonna be our little protein-filled snack. And they're the best, most expensive little precious tacos ever. So something new checked off our bucket list. We are waiting in line to go ride in a monster truck. So we'll be getting into a monster truck down there. That's another one that's out with people already, but we'll be in one of those. And it's funny, we fill a monster truck apparently because they have seats for 8 in each one, and there's 9 of us from my family here that are gonna ride. So I guess however they divide us up. Okay, we're making it. We had to wait in a long line and we were just in a stairwell, but it's almost our turn. See, we picked up lots of mud and dirt here for extra fun. So on that one is 3 of my teen boys. Okay, so it's driving home from the monster truck show, pizza buffet time. The buffet that used to be in Lexington, Country Cookin', it's closed down, but I like to take the toppings off of my pizzas and eat them on a salad. So this is how Mom is messing up a pizza buffet. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good something. It's Sunday. We didn't go to church today. Instead, our church for today, which is just fine, we had an overnight dental emergency. And if you have one of those, like, there's not really an emergency dentist in our area. It's just not a thing. because I called a whole lot of places this morning. Finally, I did get one dentist to call me back, and she just suggested, you know what, if you go into the ER, they can do antibiotics and pain medication and might require oral surgery, you know, and they usually have an oral surgeon on call. So that is what we did for fun this morning. So now that I'm back home, I'm thinking thoughts, because obviously you have one day planned, another day happens, and we've had all kinds of that lately, and that's okay. So for dinner tonight, you know what? I still got a couple lasagnas left and some baked ziti. So I think I'm just gonna pull my lasagna and baked ziti cart. I do also still have freezer meals left from what I did in November. It's just, I feel like it's been a week or so since we pulled out a lasagna and baked ziti. Let's do it again. Let's just keep playing that record because it's working for us. We're gonna do it. Also still have fresh broccoli. Come on, let's do it. But also, dental needs and all things considered, I'm gonna make some broccoli and cheddar soup. That's something that I can use the immersion blender on. There's many times where I will have broccoli and cheddar soup in the freezer, just in my freezer baggie, ready to go in the slow cooker, and then I use the immersion blender on it a few hours later. Today, I think I'm just gonna do it in the stock pot. It won't take as long as the slow cooker. We'll just pull it together that way. I don't have any canned chicken broth, but I still have some boxed chicken broth that we can use. I have some onions upstairs. We do need to take a field trip down to the grocery store in the basement and get the broccoli. I'm sure I have some sort of shredded cheese. We're gonna pull things together and do this broccoli and cheddar soup, which is also delicious this time of year, any time of year. Also my cauliflower and cheddar soup is very similar. You're just either using the cauliflower or the broccoli, and both can be creamed with an immersion blender. But I think this afternoon I'm going to get that going. That sounds good to me right now. But I will also go ahead and pull the baked ziti and the lasagna for dinner tonight. Other things I hope to do, I need to get my chicken coops freshened up, and I had thought yesterday, you know, need to get that done this afternoon. So just saying timing wise, I can still do that. We did go to the ER, get what we needed. It's better at this moment. We've done all we can for it, so we'll just see, you know, other adventures are going to come up this week, and that is fine. But for today now on this Sunday afternoon, broccoli and cheddar soup, then I'm gonna work on my chicken coop some. I got another little running list, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, went downstairs, got some broccoli, and you know what? I actually have decided to do something. Whoops. Oh no, come back here, onion. We're sprouting. Anyway, so here's chicken broth, some onions, cream cheese, butter, onion powder, garlic powder, some shredded cheese, and our broccoli. And that broccoli I got in a big case from Azure. I feel like it was last spring. So anyway, we're continuing to work through that broccoli. The reason I haven't used it as readily as I use the big chunks of broccoli that I'm used to getting, these are just cut a lot smaller than I would serve traditionally for, like, when I do steamed broccoli for my family. It's okay, it's just a weird thing in my head, but they are perfect for doing things like this broccoli and cheddar soup. Also, I feel like there's something else I was gonna tell you. Oh, I was saying I was gonna do a stock pot full of it. I think I'm just gonna use my big roaster oven for it and get it going in there. Okay, I got everything moved over here to its proper station. Sprayed some olive oil in my roaster oven there. So my last video, you all reminded me the secret to this chopper, is I got to really slam down on it because I was kind of playing around with it, being soft, pushing gentle in one of my recent mega cooking for my big family type videos, and you all reminded me, wait a minute, Jamerrill, you got to slam on the thing. So there you go, slam down on it. There's the onions, it all worked out. Alrighty, so I'm going to dump in 2 bags of broccoli. My recipe over on largefamilytable.com says a 52-ounce bag of broccoli, and that gives you directions to get 2 one-gallon freezer meals out of it. And the reason I had the 52-ounce bag is that's usually the, and I forget the brand, but the brand at Walmart, excuse me, I'm dropping my bag, of the bigger broccoli that I've bought for 20 years. So anyway, I don't know how much broccoli this is. Throw a bunch of broccoli in your 22-quart roaster oven if you are making a whole bunch of broccoli and cheddar soup. I'm going to pour in 4 of these 32-ounce chicken broths. And then it calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese. And of course I'm eyeballing it, but I feel like I am making a bigger volume than I have on the blog, which is fine because I will also hopefully get some already made up freezer meals out of this soup too, which is good. Alrighty, so here we go. I was able to break that broccoli up. We got all the ingredients dumped in here. It's going to cook for a few hours and then we will get the immersion blender on it. At that time, I might add a little more cheese. We might add a little more salt and pepper. You know, I like to add minced garlic to this also. Couldn't find my container of it. Didn't want to go get another one. So I just used some onion powder and some garlic powder. You can really make broccoli and cheddar soup your own using the ingredients that you have on hand. This is just what we're working with today. Okay friends, so it has been several hours. This is what our broccoli and cheddar soup, even though we ended up using a different blend of cheese, looks like, and now I'm going to use the immersion blender on it.